somebody that I end up loving in that capacity. I consider my brother. And I watched this young brother since he was like
Everything that the human being does, we do for self-benefit. Everything that the human being does, we do for self-benefit. Everything that the human being does, we do for self-benefit, even acts of charity, kindness, even raising our kids, we do for self-benefit. The benefit of it pleases me. It pleases me to do what I know I need to do, I'm supposed to do. It pleases me because what I love, I value my child. So when I do things out of love for my child, it pleases me. You know, I tell people all the time that the most purest form of this act of doing something for someone else is that it makes me feel good to do it. I do what I do not because I seek the reward or gratitude or reciprocity from and of you. I do what I do for you because I seek my reward with the Supreme Being. That is as pure as it gets. However, you still do what you do for a personal benefit. You still don't believe me, right? Okay, let's go here. For those of us who believe in a supreme being, for those of us who believe in a God, Allah, the universe, whatever name you call the creator. For those of us who believe in this, and for those of us who believe in scriptures to some degree or another, if in that scripture or in that book or in those words or in whatever way that you relate to supreme being, if you have determined that the supreme being don't want you to do certain things and the supreme being wants you to do certain things, and you have made a conclusion to understand that if you do certain things that the supreme being wants you to do, that there's a reward, and that you made a conclusion because you understand that if the supreme being don't want you to do certain things, so you don't do certain things because there's a punishment. You see, both of those acts carry a personal self-benefit even in that context. If I do what he wants me to do, because of the reward in itself is the benefit. I want the things that I pray for, ask for, need, desire. I want the benefit of doing what pleases you, right? The benefit of not doing what the Creator tells me not to do because of the punishment is on the other side of the punishment, is the opposite of the punishment, which is to not be punished. So the benefit is to be able to remain in the state I was in before the punishment. I don't want to suffer. I want to suffer as less as possible. That's the benefit. So I don't do certain things that the Creator has told me not to do. I want you to understand something. That for those of us who, just let's narrow in on this. For those of us who believe in a supreme being, the Creator, and we can say the Creator created everything in creation, including myself, gave me life. So therefore, can no one give me more or something more valuable or more greater than the Creator can give me or have given me, right? Can no one give me, can no other human being do more than what the Creator have done for me? And yet and still, I don't just do for the Creator just to do it. I do it for a personal benefit. You can't escape the law. You can't escape it. You can't escape your nature. They said a law of self-preservation. It isn't just a conscious thing to take in. The law of self-preservation is biological in your makeup. Everything that the human being does, we do for personal benefit, and it gets only as pure as the act of doing what we do because we seek the benefit from the supreme being, the creator, universe, Jehovah, however you want to term it. The supreme being. I do what I do because I want to also be able to get the things out of life that I want. So I try to treat my fellow human beings as right and as I can. Why? Because I want my life to be as happy and full of joy and peace as I can possibly make it. Even the fulfillment of obligations to your child. Do you know that acts of kindness is a divine obligation decreed upon every human being? That when we do not be kind to the next individual that isn't bringing wrath to us. So you can't be kind to someone bringing wrath. But I'm saying for an individual that isn't bringing wrath to you, but you want to bring wrath to that individual, you see, that is a neglect in fulfilling your obligation. So whenever you do not fulfill obligation, whether it be to whomever, you said you was going to do something and didn't do it, you did not fulfill your obligation, which was to do what you said you was going to do. So whatever the obligation is, to your child, to your husband, to your wife, to your job, whatever the obligation is, when you do not fulfill obligation, you create what we call stress. The benefit of fulfilling obligation is peace. It's comfort. It's a bit of happiness. Everything that a human being does, we do for self-benefit.